everyone. My name is Motorhawk, but you can just call me Hawk. And I'd like to welcome you to episode 1 in this Let's Play series. If this is your first time with us, allow me to extend a personal invitation for you to open up Minecraft and build along. And if you've been with us before, well, let me thank you for inviting us back for another time of building. As you'll see in this Let's Play series, I'm also using some data packs, which I will list below. You don't have to use them if you don't want, but I find it more fun to do so. And whenever you're playing this game, as any game, I feel like you should do what you want to have fun. So, with that in mind, I also started with a bonus chest, just to give a couple of quick starter items, because you can easily grab this stuff, but like I said, just make starting off a little bit quicker and easier. It seems like we started in a snowy biome with some ice peaks over there. And although I'm not particularly fond of snowy biomes, that's alright. There's plenty of land to explore. We'll probably go in that direction and see what we can find. Sorry, chicken. But I need some food. I'm going to start by doing a little exploring. And when I get to a good spot, a good area to build, well, I'll touch base and get back to you. And it would appear that we have come across a little village. Now, I would love to build a house around here, somewhere near this village. But I would rather not being in the snow. The snow is fine, you know, there's nothing against it at all. And hey, if you love to build in the snow, well, you can create some pretty great things out here, I'd say. My first ever Minecraft world, I built in the snow, which brings back some nostalgia. But I know there's also the issue of freezing water and snow getting everywhere. Well, it seems like there's a mine shaft down there too. I think we'll check out this village first, and then maybe check out that mine shaft and see if that's something we want to partake in right now or not. And I know with these villages, at least in the snow, there's not a whole lot of items, but maybe we'll get lucky and come across something that we can use. Oh, well, I think I'll choose a red bed, actually. You don't mind? Well, this is useful. Potatoes and carrots, which will come in very handy later. That's for sure. Sorry, fellas. Hope you don't mind me taking some of your food. Let's see. Maybe we could use this bell for some sort of, I don't know, decoration in the future. I think that'd be really neat. There's a lot you can do with a cool looking bell feature, I feel. Whoops, excuse me, sir. Maps. Don't necessarily need those. Furnace. Nothing there. I don't have a saddle for the horse. And maybe I'll take this smoker. You never know. I kind of enjoy using smokers and the blast furnace. It just makes everything a lot quicker, a little easier. Doesn't seem like there's anything of much interest out there. I've decided that we're going to try and see if we can't find anything cool or interesting in this mine shaft. I probably won't go too far or too deep. I can't even get that gold down there yet, but that's alright. Hoping for some iron or perhaps a chest. And let's see if we can't find something fun or interesting or perhaps cool. You know, it's very, one of my favorite things about this game is how everything is so neatly and uniquely generated. Aside from each seed being the same if you type it in the same, they're all very unique from each other, which could create some very unique and interesting structures. The mine shaft wasn't terribly big, but that's alright. We have quite a good bit of items. Found some glowberries in a chest down there. No saddle, but that's alright. No horse this time, but maybe the next. Currently smelting up some iron. I think we'll stick with stone tools for the time being. I have no big rush for iron tools. You know, in this game, there's no big rush for anything. And that's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorites, certainly to play. You can play it however you want. Take your time, speed run, and it's really up to you. I'm gonna wait for the rest of this iron to smelt, and then we'll continue on our journey. I'll touch base back when we find a good place to build a base. See you then. Just wanted to stop and show you all this gorgeous little mountain that we found. And I just think that looks real neat. And I also wanted to stop and say that thank you for watching. If you're still watching, I do appreciate it. And I appreciate you very much. I am new to all of this. This is video number 1, after all. And I hope to get better. And I thank you for sticking around. If you're enjoying the content, oh, I'd appreciate a like. And if you'd like to join us again, I'd appreciate a subscribe. But, like I've said, most of all, I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, it would appear that we have exited the snow, entered some plains. Well, looks like there's a cool little structure out there. I don't have a zoom feature, but I would say that's a ravine. Maybe I'm wrong. And over here, we have a neat mountain. Maybe we'll build on that. It is close by this village after all, and as everyone knows, villagers are one of the uh, best features in the game, in my opinion. And there's the ice that we just left. So, not too terribly far away, just in case we ever need some ice. But I'm thinking that we'll get to the top of this mountain and maybe we'll build on this little outcrop here. Or maybe it'll give us a vantage point. Made it to the top of this mountain, and it's filled with all of these beautiful blue flowers, some rabbits, and some sheep. And it overlooks this village. And I think that up here, well, it's as good a spot as any, really, to start building a little home or base. Let's just see what we have on either side of us. Oh, we have a nice birch forest. Maybe we can find some bees. And some yellow flowers. And then there's the village. There's a river surrounding. And I think this would make a nice spot. Question is, if we build on top of the mountain, overlooking the village, or we build just a little below, right here. Or maybe that would be a nice field of crops. Well, we're getting a little bit of progress done on the top of the mountain. It's out of view now. I came down here to take a little break and just check out this village. The big thing with the village is making sure that all the villagers are safe. So maybe I'll wait till that sun gets a little lower and just make sure none of them get hurt. The main thing I wanted is this wheat, or hay bales, rather. I have wheat growing up there currently, but it's a little slow, and I just want to make sure that I'm able to corral some sheep before they'll start running away. Gather a little books while we're here, and I'll switch to these dirt blocks so whenever they go into a little house, we can make sure we corral them up. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. I'm just going to take some of this wheat if you don't mind. Let's see, we also have cats, but I probably won't be able to wrangle them up just yet. And since you're already in here, we're just going to block you in real quick. Grab some sugar cane. We'll check out this building right here. I'll grab that brewing stand. Block you in. And see if there's anything in these houses. I don't think so. But at least now we know that every house with a little bit of dirt is a house where we're going to find a villager, which is just what we want. Alright, let's see. Grab some of this wheat too. There we go. Now all we have to do is Wait till it becomes nighttime. And we can block some of these guys in, just so we can ensure none of them get harmed. Well, it turns out I didn't have to wait till nighttime at all. All I needed to do was push all these guys out a little hole. And just so I know where they're at, we're gonna mark it with a couple torches. Although, they are making quite a lot of noise, so I don't see why we can't find them again. And well, let's head back up before it gets too dark. Well, I think it's about time to call it a day. We have a little wheat field growing over here, and maybe we'll extend it over here. As you can see, we'll do some melons and some pumpkins. Some potatoes over here, and carrots will go in the back. And we have this little path. We'll turn this into a nice little retaining wall up these stairs, and I'm thinking we'll do either a house up here. Here's my little base camp currently. It's not much, but well, it's what we have. But I'm thinking either a house up here, or we'll do a house and a little bi-level down here. I've also noticed that there's this birch tree over there that has a beehive, and a birch tree over there that has a beehive. And I think they'll come in mighty handy later. We have some sheep and donkeys in there, sorry. I'll make sure to give them a proper little grazing area over here, I think. And here we have some chickens with a couple eggs. Oh, well, I guess we have one more. Well, I think that's all for today. This is video number 1 in what I hope to be a well-liked and long series. If you have suggestions, please let me know. I love the ability to grow, and I love the ability to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. And have a great rest of your day. And remember, you are appreciated. I appreciate you. Bye-bye now.